A retirement benefit scheme or a pension service is a savings plan set up by either a corporate company, an SME, or better still, by an administrator where the public and employees of an organization can save through for retirement purposes. However, though the government has set up regulations under which retirement benefit schemes can operate to ensure accrued benefits to members are secure, the savings culture in Kenya remains very low. Just about 15% of the current workforce is covered by the pensions plans. The types of schemes in retirement are classified into three. There is the state scheme or the National Social Security Fund (NSSF), the occupational scheme which is related to one's profession, and the personal schemes such as the umbrella schemes. The latter are schemes for the general public, those not necessarily within formal employment.
The best way to do that is through a personal pension scheme, which are set up by administrators like, for example, Octagon Personal Pension Scheme, which is set up by Octagon Pension Services Limited, which provide retirement benefits to individuals out there and more so to small medium enterprises.
We have the individual pension plans, which now targets the individuals and professionals who can go and have a pension scheme arrangements with these firms which we register.
This basically means that for young companies with limited financial muscles, they could contract an administrator to set up one for their staff and allow them to directly contribute to the kitty until it is solvent enough to be independent. Other than the National Social Security Fund, pension plans are basically a voluntary affair, making it a near impossibility to have more individuals saving.
Most of us today, we work very well, but when we come to normal retirement age, we do not have anything that we have saved to live on retirement. And yet we need medical care in retirement, we need to eat in retirement, we need to buy a newspaper. You need to do all these things that you're doing today in retirement.
First of all, we are looking at the people who don't save. Those ones are basically the youth who believe they're not going to retire.
For a company willing to set up a pension scheme for its employees, there is need for a trust deed, which is a legal document prepared by a lawyer at a fee mostly ranging between 150,000 to 250,000 shillings.
RBA requires you to have an administrator appointed for that scheme. You need to have an investment manager, you need to have a custodian. The work of an administrator is to keep records of the scheme. So when members are contributing on a monthly basis or quarterly or however frequently they are contributed, those records must be kept.
The custodian bank keeps the funds while the fund manager offers advice on where to invest the funds. Join me tomorrow as market regulator, the RBA sparks off a debate against most unionizable staff who have on the contrary had collective bargaining agreements agitating for gratuities. Meaning, if the employer provides for a gratuity, the employer does not in most cases provide for pension for the employees or the provident fund. Zawadi, mudibo, KTN Business Today.